Good evening, softball fans. Welcome to what's going to be a bit of a one-off tonight. Well, a two-off. We've got two games tonight, but we've got a Under-18s USA team touring Southeast Queensland over the next few weeks, and they've come down to Redlands Softball Association to play against the local Redlands Under-18 rep side. Very excited to bring you that game. We've got two games coming to you tonight. I'll hand it over to Weezy to introduce the teams.
Oh, sorry. We're going to have the USA side starting in the field for us tonight. Starting with the pitching duties will be Emma Buckner and Danica Branco behind home plate. On first base, we have Ava Schultz. Second base, Peyton Rodriguez. Third base, Kenzie G. And shortstop, Kira Cooper. In the outfield, from left to right, Henley Clark in left, Bella Owens centre field, Emily Camacho in right field. And we have Betty Bush with the DP duties today.
Yeah. Interested to see what this US team brings. Haven't had the opportunity to watch these guys on the field before. So any of the US team fans, friends, family, drop something in the comments. Give us some info on these players.
Yeah, let us know what schools, what areas, where we're all coming from. Be great to do a shout out to any clubs and associations at home.
Even just good to see how long they've been on tour for, what the tour entails.
Yep.
Yeah, so love to get whatever information's out there.
Tell you what, I like the uniforms though. If nothing else, it's a nice uniform.
Yeah, but you also have a softball bag that's got the old stars and stripes on it. So
maybe. Because it was pretty.
Yeah, just finishing the last of the warm-ups. Got a big lefty on the pitcher's mound here first up for the US team. Interested to see how that goes.
Leading off the batting tonight for the Redlands side will be Lakaya Jackson. Certainly no stranger to any of the Redlands rep sides down here. Has been repping for a number of years and also reps for Queensland and Australia.
Looks like we're all set to get underway. So Lakai Jackson steps into the left-hander's batter's box. Interesting note, not actually a natural left-hander. She switched over to the left-hander batter's box a few years ago. I think the local Anne Voggy has a little bit to do with that. Low inside called first strike. And Owen in centre field has picked out our camera perfectly.
Yep. It is the rule with that centre field camera.
And drops it short, but it goes foul. Can't push it up the line. So 0-2 the count early here on Jackson. I don't think Centerfield realises there is a camera pointed right at her at this point. Some interesting facial expressions there, but
we love it. We love a good facial expression in the back.
We see that one chopped foul up third baseline. I wonder if Jackson's played against some of these players. She was over in Samoa for the Worlds a couple of years ago, and the under-18s.
Yep.
Was also Texas more recently, I think, for the under-18 Worlds. Great pitch there, shoots it foul up first baseline this time. So it looks like she's seeing it early and turning on it. Just needs to try and get solid contact if she can.
Just making sure that the second batter for Redlands is alive in the on-deck circle over there, Mia Annan.
Looks like going low and outside here. Can Jackson get the bat out? It's too wide, well left alone. Can't see all the umpires, but behind the plate is Darren Clark. I believe he's just come back from the under 15 Worlds most recently? I believe he was over umpiring that one. So Brisbane umpire there. That one's skied up first baseline. Is it going to land?
Oh,
it lands fair.
That's fair.
It's
and
fair.
Lakaya will take off to second on that.
Gets into second nicely.
And Lakaya, you can enjoy watching that replay back later.
Don't worry about Lakaya. Just be proud of me and my camera switch.
Did you get the switch?
I didn't get the switch into the slide, but I did get the switch. Look at that.
Oh, you got the up the line. Oh, that was precision.
Beautiful. So next in to bat, Mia Annan. Shout out to her mum. Couldn't be bothered coming tonight. Had something better on.
Yeah, I think she went to some stage show, musical,
yeah, she's
something.
off seeing Jesus Christ Superstar. Very excited that we're streaming this. So Mia won't get away with anything here.
No.
Can't pretend that you played anything other than what you did. Drops that one. That's not
Oh,
a bad
nice.
bunt. Gets, it's
And-
out.
Yep, we'll come round on the overthrow. Beautifully picked up by right field, though.
Oh, and another overthrow, but it's well fielded there. And a little bit of pressure here early from the Redlands girls. Let's have another look at this bunt. This was beautiful, and I'm super proud. I was really nervous about my switches here because it's been a while, and I do lose track, but look at that, nailed it. Great backup there from the right fielder.
Yeah, she's
to
making
stop.
up a lot of ground.
Yeah, kept me out to second base, but 1-0 early here.
So Felicity Cherry in next. Flick.
And that pitch came with a written invitation to smash it, but leaves that one go. Redlands were runners-up at the recent under-16 state titles. Got the play at 3 and slides in nicely. I think I even got that switch. I am on fire today. I'm just going to big note myself here.
Not bad,
So-
Mia, not bad. Been doing some sliding training. Good to see.
I think she gets her speed from her mother. That's for sure.
100%.
Yep, that's a beautiful slide into third. As we are back live now, called strike. That one gets away, and Mia gets home. That was a little bit awkward,
Yeah.
but looked like
Whatever works, Mia.
originally thought about sliding, changed her mind, and might have slipped on the base a little bit here.
Yeah, it is a little bit slippery. We've had a bit of rain just before this game started.
And we're choosing not to look at the giant band
No.
of thunderstorm
No one
that
looks
is
at the
on
radar.
the radar at the moment. Hopefully it splits in half and goes either side of us here.
Chopped into the dirt
Slow
there.
roller. Oh, I had the camera switch
Oh.
and I changed it. My bad. And that's the end of me big noting myself on
That's
camera
it.
switches.
Well, you got 2 out
I
before
did.
the first.
So we'll have another look at this one. It just came off the bottom of the bat there and couldn't get it past the pitcher. Well done by the pitcher to affect the first out of this top of the first.
So it brings in the number 4 hitter for the Redlands side tonight, Tasman Maguire.
Yeah, very strong player. Great centre fielder.
Yeah,
Great outfielder.
certainly also no stranger to hitting a ball out onto the grass of the outfield.
Yeah, did recently represent Australia at the World Under-15s. That was, not sure where that was. Was that? Is it over in Italy, maybe? Pretty good campaign from them. I believe they came in 7th, maybe.
That one missing high.
So still quite young Tasma here. Got a lot of softball ahead of her over the next years. See what she can do tonight against this USA team.
Tries
Goes-
to bump that one up third base, but
Yeah, just the bat head just dropped it too low, got it underneath, and was probably lucky she didn't pop it up, actually. So 2-2 the count. Shout out to all the crew down at Redlands softball here. Diamonds look amazing. Up and away for a ball. So don't forget to drop us something in the chat.
yeah, fouled off behind on that one.
Two and two the count.
That was not a flash of lightning at all that I saw out of the corner of my eye, as that is fouled off down the third baseline.
No, it's just headlights from cars. It's
Absolutely.
fine. So, especially because the cameras are out in the open tonight. So
I have told the grounds crew here at Redlands that their job is to stand out the back and blow those clouds away. See how effective they are.
2-2 here on Tasman Maguire. Chips that one, foul up third baseline.
Yeah, over the fence. See the Redlands coach, Jeremy Jamott, come into the picture there. Assisted by Brooke Needham over down the first baseline.
Nice pick up there behind the dish.
Yeah,
2-2. The count, oh sorry, full count now.
Full
Ball 3,
count,
strike
yep.
2.
Buckner doing a great job here, coming hard at Maguire.
And it's low and inside. She'll take the walk. So a good battle there between pitcher and batter, but in the end, pitcher will take the walk. Next into bat, we've got, is that Charlotte McDonald?
It is. So again, another good amount of speed in this batter.
Low,
Beautiful pitch there from Buckner.
low outside, hits that corner very nicely.
Heard the slap of the glove then too through the headsets and from all the way back up here behind.
Yeah, has played in a common rep for the Queensland team, and that is scooped over the shortstop. Lovely little piece there. Came off the end of the bat, but still got enough power behind it to clear that infield. Lands short of the outfield. I love a good over the infield, short of the outfield.
Yep, absolutely. Nice little punch out from McDonald there.
Yeah, I see on the replay, she went for that low outside again, and Charlotte does well to get the bat head down and away.
So we've got runners now on first and second for Redlands with Bella Metakingi stepping into bat.
This is another youngster in this under-18 side. I believe she's still only in that 15 category. As we see the play at 3, and again, a good slide there. Who is that running from? That's Tasma.
That's Tasma.
That's a lovely job there from Tasma.
Nice and quick around the bases.
So very aggressive base running here. Jeremy Jamont is jumping ahead early. It's one of those things you just never know how many points this, how many
USA
runs
side,
has got in them. So you want to put as many as you can on the board early. 2-0 is the count here on Metakingi. Metakingi can definitely turn on it. Seen it over the years. Have been fortunate enough to watch her come up through the local clubland in previous years.
Yep.
Have commentated a number of state titles that she's been a part of.
Had the fortune of her filling in a team for us, and I've also had the misfortune of having to face a pitching.
Geez, what did she do wrong to have to fill in for an old ladies team like ours?
We just said the old ladies need some young speed.
Yeah. 2-1 is the count here on Metakingi. That won't bother her. She won't care what the count is. If she likes it, she'll turn on it.
100%.
2-0, runners on 2 and 3.
On
well
the
left.
outside.
Oh, it gets away, but Tasma was already backing back to her base, so decides to play it safe. And just falls behind ever so slightly here, the pitch up for the US. That's
Buckner, Emma.
Yep. 3-1 now. Good little crowd forming down here. That'll be ball 4. That will load these bases up. Kind of makes it a little bit easier in some respects for the US team with one out. And this will bring in pocket rocket Sienna Fens.
Yep. Another one who's had the absolute misfortune and pleasure of playing with us.
I'm going to say misfortune.
She loves us. She doesn't know it, but she loves us.
Also a very strong, she plays both sides, plays softball and baseball.
Yep.
It's made a number of Queensland teams.
For both.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive going from the underarm to the overarm pitching in the batting box.
Well, she is a catcher. So and we see Tasma comes home on that pass ball. It just kicked away from the catcher. Got a knee to it, but it just flew off that protective gear. So Tasma showing she's got enough speed to beat that. So we have another look here. See that kick so far away. She was always going to get home on that pass ball.
So first base open here for Fens.
Oh, that was a huge swing of that. I don't know if she was swinging at something that was in a strike zone of how tall she wants to be versus how tall she is.
She was swinging the storm away. That's what she was doing.
She was. That was well over the top.
Oh,
and
again.
She cannot lay off that high one.
She's been watching Mum bat.
Swinging for the height she wants to be, not for the height she is.
That's the one.
Good swing nonetheless, but a good out there from Buckner on the pitcher's plate. 2 away now. And goes that low outside corner. Doesn't like it, says Darren Clark.
Yeah, Ellie Ferrando into bat now.
I heard Fernando then, and it just went straight to ABBA, but it's not Fernando.
It's not. No, it's with an R.
And that's going to go foul up first baseline as we just see the startings of some drizzle through the cameras.
And
a little
again, just
little
it's
flash.
just lots of headlights of cars in places where there's no road.
Real question is, are we going to run out and try and pull all the cameras down or just ride it out?
I feel like that's a decision for you to make.
I think we'll just ride it out. They do have
They've got wet weather gear on.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, wet weather resistance on it. Not weatherproof.
Oh, nice pitch.
Yeah, that's great. Finds that low outside corner quite nicely. 1-1. So really starting to build into this innings, Buckner on the pitcher's plate.
Yeah.
So
looking
I feel like
very strong.
Yeah. Early signs say she's probably just going to build more and more as the game goes on. As we hear hear the thunder rolling in the background. Rips that one up.
Nice chip.
And yeah, we can see the rain just starting to come down in the camera now. It looks like it is just an isolated shower, so hopefully...
Oh,
lovely pitch there.
Straight down the outside. That was pretty.
So Redlands, great start for them. They've put 3 across the plate.
Correct.
As we head into the bottom of 1, USA will be chasing. They are trailing 3-0.
Rain starting to come down here. We see Redlands taking a step off the plate.
Yeah, I can see in that camera there, it's really starting to come down.
So Peyton Warren will be starting off the pitching here for Redlands with Sienna Fens behind home plate. Leading off the batting is Emily Camacho. Emily's that right fielder that was making a lot of ground in the fielding innings just before. So I'm pretty sure she's going to have some speed if she gets onto the base.
Scoops that one foul into the side fence.
I like the attempt at the one hand, one bounce off the fence there from Bella Metakingi on first. Rest of the fielding lineup, we've got, as I said, Bella on first, Mia Annan on second base, Ellie Ferrando third base, Charlotte McDonnell in short. In the outfield, we've got Felicity Cherry in left, Tasma Maguire centre field, Lakaya Jackson right. And that is
Rocketed
a
straight
nice
up the
chop
middle.
up the middle.
That will be a lovely base hit and a great start here for the US team. They'll be looking to get these 3 runs back as soon as possible.
Yeah, beautiful rip there from Emily. Hard drive straight back up the middle.
So Redlands did jump out to a good start early in the top of the first, but these bats firing early for this US team.
And the rain certainly not helpful when you're trying to field, but Henley Clark, the left fielder for the USA side, stepping in now. She'll be trying to push Emily around. Oh, that was a pretty...
Goes for the steal. Oh, it doesn't get her. Oh, it's out as the call.
Was she just short of the base?
Yeah.
Or
Well, it's a bit funny because in the US, the obstruction rules are slightly different. So here in Australia, if once you've got the ball, you can stand across that running line. So you see here, she does cross the plate and blocks the foot.
Yeah.
But because she had the ball in her glove, that's okay. Over here in Australia, as the rain starts getting heavier. Again.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think the rules were just being explained to the US coach there. It is different in the US. You cannot stand on that running line at any time. It's considered obstruction.
Very weird watching it here as well.
Yeah, whereas in Australia, as soon as you got a ball, you've got right of way.
Yep, block away.
That is really getting heavy now.
Yep. So Henley Clark still in to bat.
I think is that ball 2 or 1-1 does it count?
I think the first one was a strike.
Yep, so
and
1-1.
Throw over, yep. Because those who haven't listened to us before, as soon as there's a steal, I stop paying attention to pitch counts and I just watch the steal.
Yes, we all do. And they're calling them off.
Yeah,
so
I think that is pretty
rain
heavy.
delay here. We're going to put some music on for you and we'll hopefully bring the action back to you as soon as possible. So it looks like we may not get a bit of this first game in. This is a really well-draining diamond, so we're hoping that it will drain and will at least get you the 7:30 game. So we will end the stream here. Keep an eye out, turn those alerts on, and we will hopefully bring you the next